Taking a look here at Trey Lance. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the 49ers and the Cards, and it's coming up next.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They've gone a full half season since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And you don't get on win streaks like this without your defense playing a big role. They've created quite an identity, and I know they want and expect this streak to get to 9.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Murray tucks and runs. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former #3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
In his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
On 1st down, Lance. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Shotgun now for Lance. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 23 carries, 104 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
And some room to run now. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Lance to throw on 2nd down here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Off of play action, here's Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Able to slither by. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Murray from midfield. On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The career catch number for him just continues to climb now at 1,070, and that is where Reggie Wayne finished.
And I was always told, if you went about your business like Reggie Wayne, you had a chance to be a heck of a player. So I've asked, how does this guy go about his business?
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, he had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future, and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The Niners at 9-4 now on the year. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, Murray. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Lance. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Throwing now is Lance. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down.
And Kyler Murray cannot get away. They drag him down to the end zone for 2 points. Obviously, that is declined, and the result is a safety.
And what a momentum play that is, right? You never want to see a safety wiped out. You get the points, and you're going to get the ball back.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. They'll run the option left. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. To throw, it's Lance. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Here's Lance. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups check out their team, scout it, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he gets it up past the 35. Shotgun now from Murray. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. Now Waddle on the jet sweep. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On second down, Swift. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 30. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Murray going to throw. That's complete to McBride. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. On 3rd down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. On 4th down, here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Lance, and they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Lance now to throw. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And this one complete to Reed. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12. Murray now. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Murray now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Murray now on 1st down. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. There's Murray. Got him in. It's Brown. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down, Murray. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. To throw is Murray. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McKenzie. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. Nope. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And a short pickup to about the 25. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll set up a throw. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. Well, maybe he was going to be involved in that play from his tight end spot, and he jumped. Yeah, don't tell me that those guys don't like to block. That's what we say about them nowadays in the NFL. But I think he thought he was one of the key pieces in that play and wanted to get out and execute the assignment very fast. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a home. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. Murray's going to keep it on the option. And he's got some space here. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On 2nd down, here's Murray.
At the 22-yard line.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's Murray. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Gonzalez's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 2nd and 9 now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Murray going to hold on to it once more. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. On 2nd and 9, Murray buying time to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. On search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Here's Murray from midfield. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. A lone second remains now in this third quarter. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Murray. He finds Hopkins complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. First down, Murray. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. He's got McBride here over the middle. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
Complete to Trey McBride. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Cardinals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, we lasted all the way to the 4th quarter without a touchdown being on the board, but here a key one to extend the lead.
Definitely, and I really doubt, though, that that's going to open the floodgates. What do you think, partner?
No, not the way that we've seen these defenses play.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They've been rock solid, but we had to know that sooner or later, someone had to surrender a touchdown, and it happened right there.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field, and the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Well, meanwhile, pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll look to throw again. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This one complete to Lacey. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 72 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Dan under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Caught on the slant. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the Arizona offense about set to take over. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 31, Murray. And the catch made by Hopkins. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
First down, Cardinals.
To throw is Murray. He's got his tight end McBride on the out route. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Murray now on first down. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 49ers 46-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's going to be met at about the 43. They will look for some important yardage on third down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Arizona.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 17-yard line. And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, That's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So now the Niners down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. He'll look to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. And we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Back to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow, wow. Santos with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now it's the Cardinals' turn, trailing by 4. A little over 50 seconds remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Murray. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And you can just about put this one in the win column for the 49ers. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And a short gain down to about the 33. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. So the victory here for San Francisco. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Niners, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.